Okay, I think I got it recording. You all see
Yes, you're recording.
Okay. All right. Is my screen shared still?
Do full screen.
I'm getting there.
But yes, it's sharing.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Well, welcome everyone. We are so glad that you are here tonight to join us for a little happy hour. Hopefully you brought a beverage of choice. Cheers. And we're excited tonight to share a little bit more with you about what exactly we do as coaches, about our team, about trips we get to go on, and all kinds of fun stuff. So you can see here we're going to cover, like I said, what is required to become a coach, how we get paid, how we build teams. We're going to go over some common misconceptions and hesitations that people have as well. So before we get started, I am going to introduce, or we're each going to introduce ourselves, I should say. So I'll start. My name is Pam, and I am a wife. I am also a teacher. I teach sixth grade in an elementary school setting, and I've been teaching for like 12 years, I think. It's been a long time. And I am also a Beachbody coach. And Alex, why don't you go ahead?
Okay. Do you mind sharing your screen and doing the full PowerPoint and then going to the next slide where we don't see meet some of our leaders. We see the first slide. But while she's doing that, my name is Alex, and I know a lot of us come from different backgrounds, and I think it's really intimidating because a lot of people feel like you have to be fit going into coaching. And when I was approached about being a coach, I was the most unhealthiest person, I think. I was on so many heart medications and migraine medications. I was so unhealthy, was literally in the doctor's office every single day, or every single week, I should say. And I've completely just transformed my health, not on medication anymore. And I used to be a teacher, and now I'm a stay-at-home, work-at-home mom for my now 10-week-old baby. And that's just a quick little glimpse into my little coach journey. And Aubrey, go ahead.
Hi, I am Aubrey. I've been a coach since December of last year, so 2018, almost a full year. My everyday job is a real estate agent. I'm on a team with my mom down in Charleston, South Carolina. I am a wife of 4 years, and I am a mom, and my little boy will be 5 in October, and my little girl just turned 2, and they are not sleeping at the moment. So if you see me run away, that's why. I'm going to put them back to bed. But yeah, that's me. Danny, go ahead.
Okay, so my name's Danielle. I go by Danny, but I right now am a full-time coach, full-time hot mess new mama. My little boy is 12 weeks as of yesterday, and I cannot believe it. But I started out as a nursing student, and my background for going to that is that I have Crohn's disease, and Beachbody's literally transformed my life. With that, I haven't been on medicine for my autoimmune disease since February, which is just absolutely amazing. But yeah.
Unmute yourself.
I'm unmuted.
Okay.
Got it. I do it every time. So first we're going to talk about what we are not as coaches. And this is huge for me because I came in from a personal training background. And all of these is what I thought everybody was when I first started. So finding out that these are the things we are not are fantastic. First and foremost, we share things. We're not product pushers. We're not salesy people. You'll see a few lines down. We're not salespeople. We don't quote unquote sell you things. We are not experts by any means. We are there to earn while we learn, and we all are constantly learning together. We don't have to know everything. If you were on this video when we first started, you could notice that we all don't know everything, and like starting videos and things like that. Like, you don't have to be an expert at social media to start anything. You don't have to have a degree or a certification to do this. like I said, I came from a personal training background. In my state, you have to have a certification. This job, you don't. You get to earn while you learn, and you go along the way. And you also don't have to have the perfect body or the perfect goal weight. You can start this journey at any point, and it's actually it's a lot more encouraging for people to see you lose and gain along your own journey while you start this. Next slide. Okay, so our team goal, our team name is Bold Faith Moves. Our big mama coach, Jessie, is out for the night, but she is the one who is the head of it. And she's the one who we all we go along with these and believe in these goals as a team. We really, honestly, truly want every person that we meet and come in contact with to live their best lives, whether it's physically, mentally, spiritually. If you just simply reading the slide, to provide a community that believes in you and to leave a legacy for the years to come. Truly, all of these girls, we want everybody to feel like they're leaving a legacy, whether it's for children, for friends, for family, just for yourself in general, to leave a positive outlook of a legacy in people who believe in themselves, as well as the community behind you who is pushing you forward to believe in you the way that, you know, we can fully believe in ourselves.
All right, so what makes a great influencer? A great influencer are all of you on this call or watching this call. It is somebody who wants to start working out, someone who wants to eat clean, but definitely by no means perfect. We love our pizza. I love pizza. I love donuts. I love drinking wine. So it's, you know, all about really just finding that balance in life, not depriving yourself. Somebody who wants to dream big and transform their life. This job can do so many things for you and for your life, not just physically, but emotionally, spiritually, with you just becoming a better, stronger, happier, healthier version of yourself. You're going to start feeling good, and that's going to, you know, rub off on other people, and that's going to bleed over into other relationships in your life. Somebody who wants to lead by example. So again, we share a lot about our workouts, the good and the bad. We share about our nutrition, the good and the bad. We share about our daily lives and just let people in on, you know, kind of our journey and how, you know, the ups and downs of the whole thing, you know, not just the perfect parts, because nobody can relate to being perfect. So just sharing who you are and sharing your journey. Somebody who wants to be the product of the product. So obviously, as coaches, we all love our on-demand library of workouts. There's hundreds of workouts we get to choose from. We also love drinking our superfood shake. I know for me, it has literally helped my whole entire digestive system from the inside out. I have clear skin. My hair and nails are so much stronger since I've been drinking it. And you heard Danny and Alex kind of touch on at the beginning when they were sharing their stories. It's helped them through some illnesses, you know, overcome those illnesses as well. And again, somebody who just wants to walk the walk and talk the talk, like somebody who's going to be showing up every day for yourself so that you can show up and help motivate and inspire other people to want to start living out their best life. So what do we do as coaches? We first and foremost, your most important job as a coach is staying committed to your own journey. And that's something I think that is super, super neat, because you are continuing to become the best version of yourself ever. And that's super cool that that's like our very first priority of our job, is that we're pouring into ourselves. We're pouring into ourselves physically, getting our workouts in, watching what we're eating, and we also, you know, talk a lot about personal development, because mindset is huge, and mindset is something that can be really difficult to overcome. So we do a lot of personal development. You know, we read books, we listen to books, all that kind of stuff. The second thing that we do is we plug in and get connected to our community. We have this amazing team that we are a part of. We are in chats with each other all day long. We have weekly calls, but it's really, really a supportive support system. Supportive support system. That's how supportive it is. But it is a place where if you need something, even outside of this business, we are all there to kind of rally around you and help you through, whatever it is that you're going through. And the last thing is to share your journey. I talked about this before, sharing on social media about what we're doing, about your ups and downs of your journey, and then being able to support your challengers in our challenge groups or in our boot camp groups. Okay, so how do you build your business? I said this before, but to be the best influencer, you are building your business by sharing about you. You are the person that people are going to connect to. Your journey is what people are going to connect to, and you can, see just a couple of different examples here of, this is my Instagram and our coach Jessie, hers, and Alex here, who's on the call as well. And we really just talk about life and our fitness journeys and our health journeys and life journeys in general, so that we can, not only share our struggles, but talk about how we overcame them. And, it hasn't always been that way for all of us. Those were things that we had to learn through trial and error. And we had to, again, rally around each other and learn how to come out the other side, a stronger person than we, ever were.
Okay, so the worst case scenario is, or if you're just unsure if this business opportunity is right for you, you're going to get results. So we have the best programs, and for really anyone. So we have beginner, we have something for people who are pregnant, for people who are just coming out of their pregnancy, postpartum, for people who are already into fitness. We have a brand new program coming out next Monday that's going to be amazing. But there's literally programs for anyone, and you're going to get results. And we also have the best products out there to help us get the results that we want. Like I said, Shakeology has helped me so much with my Crohn's. It's gotten me off of medicine, but also, as you probably, if you're on this call, you've seen one of us drinking our go-go juice or unicorn crack or something. And I don't talk about it much, but that specifically has helped me get off of my beta blockers for like a heart condition that I have, which is really, really cool. And I took it during my pregnancy, and that's what got me off of that medicine, because it wasn't as safe during pregnancy. So being able to have these all natural, clean, amazing products is really nice to help me not only get the results that I physically want, but just my overall health. So, okay, you can switch the slides. Okay, and another thing is you're going to gain your friends for life. Like we said, we have these threads that we talk to all of our girls and our coaches all day long. I met Alex a few months ago when we were both pregnant at the time, but I met her through social media, and all the girls you see here, I also met through social media. And it's just crazy that these are literally my best friends, who there's people that are my real life friends that I don't talk to as much that I do with these girls. So it's really, really cool to be a part of this community where not only can you get results, can you get your whole insides transformed, but you can get these amazing lifelong friends.
This is my slide, sorry. All right, I'm gonna go through this really quick, but what are your daily tasks as a coach? So our company gives us, can you turn that down? Our company gives us vital behaviors. So we've already kind of gone over this, but one of the main vital behaviors is to be a product of the product. We can't help other people with their health if we're not working on our health as well, right? And I just was pregnant don't feel like whatever life stage you're in, you can't do this. You can literally be in any life stage and still inspire people. We connect with other people. We reach out to people online. We get to have these amazing conversations and find our new best friends, as you've kind of heard us talking about. We get to recognize our clients, recognize our team for just doing amazing things. You know, if one of your clients loses 10 pounds, you get to shout them out. And we're like the best cheerleaders, I feel like, for people. Like, we're not trainers, we're not nutritionists. We're literally like people supporters and cheerleaders. And it is such a great feeling being able to recognize people, because I used to be a teacher. I never got recognized. So being recognized is pretty amazing. And then the last vital behavior is personal development. And I like to say it's brain fuel, because personal development sounds kind of hokey, like self-help. I used to be like, I don't need it. But you guys, our brain needs fuel and needs that exercise just as much as our bodies do. I think our brains need it even more. It's a difference of like choosing to be in a great mood or choosing to let that negative energy take over. And part of our job is to work on our brain. And so with that, like, we've all been able to know how to manage situations better, improve our relationships, which we'll talk about later as well. But personal development is such a huge part of our job, and it's one of my favorite parts. And that could be listening to a podcast or a book or anything like that, any area in your life that you're struggling in. And then also, what do we do daily? We follow this business activity tracker. I pasted it here, but it is pretty small. You can laminate it. We give it to you. You can laminate it. You can save it on your iPad. You can print it off, whatever you want. But it literally has like drop downs, little boxes for each day that you just check off. And essentially, you work on yourself. You connect with others. You're checking into our challenge group. You are doing these vital behaviors, and you have a checklist. I don't know about you, but checklists and to-do lists make me really happy. So that checklist really make me happy. So when you start, you're not wondering, I don't know what to do. You're given so many resources, and our company literally provides you with something that says, if you do this daily, or I like to tell my team, you do this at least 5 days a week, you will create a steady business over time, which is so incredible. Can you go to the next slide?
Yep, sorry.
Oh, it's okay. So let's talk about how we make money. We make money in a handful of different ways. The first, we make commission. We get 25% commission on everything that's purchased through you. We have a website that's linked to us. We don't have to worry about inventory or shipping, or we don't have to worry about any of that, which is so nice. It's really all done for us. But we get 25% commission on anything, whether it's products, workouts, anything like that. We also get team cycle bonuses. So this essentially means as a team, we all work together. We all help other people. And that also correlates into us helping each other grow income. We also get quarterly cycle bonuses. So the payout for this is every 3 months. And this starts at 2-star diamond coaches. And for 2-star diamond coaches, which I know you have no idea what that means, but it's essentially like a stepping stone in the business, that starts out at $918 quarterly. And the bonuses can go all the way up, as you see, quite a lot, to about $45,000. And then there's also a matching bonus, which is 5 to 10%, depending on where you're at in the business, of your team's bonus cycle amount. So there are quite a different ways we can earn income. And that is pretty awesome, if you ask me.
Okay, income progression. So there's 3 pretty different ones here, but all 3 of these women have ran their businesses completely different. So I want to be able to point that out. This is definitely not one of those get rich quick kind of things. There is the ability to do that. It just depends on how much work you want to put in, how much time, and a lot of other factors that go into it. But this girl on the left, Jessie, that's the girl I was saying before, who's like our mama coach. This is her income progression. So it's kind of hard to see, but if you look, her first year in her first month, she made $569 for the month. By her 3rd year, she was making $6,800. And her 4th year, she made almost $10,000 in the month of January, just in 4 years. So what I always tell people is imagine your life in 4 years. So if you have children, if you're in school, if you literally just think 4 more Christmases, like where would you see yourself in 4 Christmases? If you can make $10,000 a month in 4 years, would it be something you would be interested in learning about, kind of thing? Because it's doable. We have someone who's tangible who actually does it close to us. Another girl who's on here, MK, she started out, her first month was only $207, but by her month 38, she was making $12,000. That's a month. So $12,000 times 12, you're looking at a pretty good penny throughout the year. I mean, even 200 extra dollars a month, that can pay your gas for the full month. And you have Pam, and this is her side gig. Pam is the one on the call right now. She is a full-time teacher, full-time wife to a husband who has a crazy hours of a job. And her first month in, she made $269. And her month 36, she's making $1,339 a month. Now that obviously is a lot less than the other one, but again, this is her side hustle. Like if this is her side thing and you can make $1,300 on the side, again, why would you not want an extra $1,300 to buy a new car that pays a mortgage? That could make a really good shopping trip for me. So if I could actually have a $1,300 a month, I'm all in. And then what our team provides. So these are kind of the tools and the training, and I am huge on training and leaning into your community and your tribe. We have calls similar to this, but they're weekly team calls, so there's a good bit more of us on them. Right now we have them on Monday nights. Sometimes we all just get on and we do an hour where everybody works together. We play some music, we do some fun games in between to keep everybody going, we ask questions. We have one-on-one team calls with our coaches, so whoever the girl is that invited you here, I encourage you to reach out to her and ask more questions about the one-on-ones. I just had a groundbreaking one with one of my girls yesterday, and we connected about something that wasn't even business related, and she's turned into one of my best friends. So it's like chatting with your best friend that you get to build a business with. Our group Facebook chats, we all literally talk in them all day long. Some of us have those chat dings muted, and that's fine because you can't stand hearing your phone go off all day long. That's cool. We totally get it. No judgment at all, but we're still going to try to talk to you on there because you're our friend. New coach mentorship program. We have kind of we call it a new coach boot camp sort of thing. It's 2 weeks, and we give you all the resources you need up front. We'll talk every day to get you started and get you going, and we'll continue to talk every day. But we just have a specific new coach program. Social media training, you guys all know that social media is changing all the time. So all of us are constantly learning. So again, there's constant training from our whole team and from the entire company of Beachbody that you have access to and resources to tap into an entire 200,000 coach network who everybody's learning different social media ways that you can go into. You guys are laughing at something and I don't know what it is right now. And we have a Google Drive. Our Google Drive gives you like these fun slides. Some people are good at them, some people aren't. I'm one of the people who are not good at them. So our Coach Drive offers us items like that you can post and share and help every day. So you don't have to worry about making your own slides all of the time. We all kind of vibe and use each other. And Summit, this is my favorite one. So I joined in December and I didn't go on any retreats until Summit. Summit is a giant Beachbody weekend where all of us Beachbody coaches, again, like 200,000 coaches, we will shut down a city. This past year we were in Indianapolis and we shut down all of downtown. We did workouts in the streets one morning. That was like 2 hours long, so it was a long time, but it was broken up into like different sections and we were all together. So to feel all of that energy all at one time is so much fun. You stay in hotels with different people and it's nothing but packed training and lots of girl time and team time, which I said this on the last call, but if you're anything like me, that makes you really nervous because I am not a big girl person. Like for some reason, a lot of girls in one place just makes me really nervous. I've never been a big girl fan, but these girls are totally different. The people that I've met in this community are nothing but loving, nothing but caring. Everybody is really chill and everybody just kind of we get along, and this summit is where I first met my whole team. I saw everybody on team calls every week, but I finally met them at this group, and it felt like I had been their best friend, like Danny was saying, for the past 12 years because we talk all the time. So Summit is one of the biggest weekends in the company that you get to go and you get to learn from literal millionaires in the company of how to do what they did in 4 to 5 years.
All right. And so Summit is something that any coach can go to at any level. We also have conferences that you can go to throughout the year that you have to earn your way there. So when you hit certain milestones in your business, you get to attend these conferences. So the first conference on the right here is the New Leadership Conference. And again, this is kind of like your first really big stepping stone in your business. You qualify for that. It's out in LA. We got to I just went this past, I think it was February, and it was so cool. You know, not only do we hear from like amazing speakers and we have like cocktail parties, our hotel was paid totally 100% paid for, which was super, super awesome. We stayed in like the world's swankiest hotel ever. And then we also got to tour like Beachbody headquarters, which that was super, super awesome to like kind of see where the magic happens, and get to tour that. There's also then once you like continue building a team and you have a team, you know, huge team of girls running this business alongside with you, you get to go to what's called our leadership conference. And that conference has been in Scottsdale the last few years. And again, same types of things. There's lots of leadership trainings just for, you know, where you're at that point in your business, how to help you, you know, manage a team at that point and grow a team. So as Aubrey had mentioned before, you know, there's constantly trainings and things for you to go to as well. But these are some of the earned conferences. And like I said, what's super cool about these is that they are 100% paid for. So I didn't pay for any food all weekend. I didn't pay for my hotel. It was really, really awesome.
All right, and next I'm going to talk about something called the Success Club trip. Now, Success Club is something our company it's a phrase our company uses, but it's essentially when you're helping people every month. And if we're building a business, we are going to be helping people every month. And I qualified for my first Success Club trip this past March. And we went on a 6-day Caribbean cruise. We went to the Bahamas and Haiti and all that. It was so amazing. And the cool thing about this trip is that we can bring our families. So I was able to bring my husband on this all-inclusive trip. We literally, the only thing we paid for was $13 to park our car. Like we didn't pay for food or anything the entire trip, which was so cool. And I think the coolest part was being able to, my husband didn't believe that we were really I got the email last year that I qualified for this trip. And my husband didn't believe that it was really going to be free. So he actually had me opt out. And come January, I was like, you know what? Like, this is ridiculous. We have a free trip and I want to go. So I emailed them and said, can I opt back in? And sure enough, I was able to. And when we were on the trip, I felt so proud that my hard work and like growing a business and doing something I'm so passionate about was able to gift him with this trip because he just lived his life and lived his best life. Like he loved it, had all the cocktails and food he wanted. And that was I think the most proud I've ever been of myself was being able to give your family, whether it's your mom or a sibling or your kids or your husband, being able to take them on a trip every year would be amazing. And next year, there's a bunch of us going on the Success Club trip, and it's in Punta Cana. And I'll be bringing my son, which is so cool that he gets to grow up going to these trips with us. It's something that all of you guys who are watching this can also qualify for. Like this isn't something that's so ridiculously that only the top of the company is able to qualify for. It's a very simple thing that you can all be able to achieve, which is incredible.
Okay, so retreat. This is also something that pretty much anyone can get there. You do have to work to get there and you have to qualify for it. But this is just a time where we get to do some team bonding, team trainings. We get a photo shoot where we can get all nice and pretty and take photos. Like this past one that was a couple weeks ago, like I got to bring my son. We got to take pictures together, which was so cool. And the first time that I wore fake eyelashes, which was really weird. But our next one is in January. So anyone on this call right now can qualify for our January trip, which is really cool. And it's going to be in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And we're going to have this huge mansion. And this one's going to be a little bit more training and business focused, but it's a free vacation for the weekend, which is really cool. But as you can see in our pictures from this past trip, it was such a blast. We did beach workouts every morning, and it was just a blast.
All right. And obviously you guys have gotten the gist that really our job is to become better versions of ourselves. So when you become a happier, better version of yourself, your relationships are going to be better. I used to be the most, and I know a lot of people feel the same way, that started out as well, really negative. I wasn't the best wife, right? Like I hated my body. I had the worst negative self-talk, and that affects your relationships. And when you're working on yourself and feeling better and doing that brain fuel I talked about, your relationships are going to be better, whether it's you being a better mom, a better daughter, a better sibling, a better coworker, better wife. Like, it's incredible. And I know a lot of us work out with our spouses. Like my husband has done, I think, 14 of the programs with me, because these programs aren't just for a specific person, right? Like Danielle said, they are for everybody, whether you're trying to build muscle or, lose weight or whatever. And it's been the best bonding experience. Like, that is our date every single day, our 30-minute workout. And it is the best thing for your relationship.
All right. And the last thing that we want to kind of share with you is you're probably super excited at this point. And, how do you get started? So your investment as a coach is, in the long run, when you think about the potential of this business and what this business can do for your life, is pretty cheap. So it's about $160 for you to get started. And as you can see here, you get access to all of our workouts. So we talked about our on-demand library is kind of like Netflix, but it's all live workouts. So you have literally hundreds and hundreds of different options in there. And what's super neat is that each program comes with its own nutrition guide and its own meal plan, so that you have something that goes right along with the intensity of that program. You also will get, with that $160, you also get either Shakeology, or you can also purchase instead of Shakeology, you can do the Performance line, which is our Recover, which really helps with muscle fatigue and just helps to repair your muscles so they're not as sore in the next day. And you also get the Energize, which somebody had mentioned earlier, like your unicorn crack, or I call it my magical gold drink. But that literally gives me life every single morning when I'm up at 5 a.m. And then you also get your Portion Fix containers, which go along with all of those nutrition plans. So it's super easy to stay on track. And it's like literally a foolproof system. The only ongoing business expenses is your coach business fee. So every month you pay $16 a month. And that is essentially, as Aubrey had mentioned before, what's really nice about our business is that you don't have to purchase any packages of products or anything like that up front or ever. All of our ordering, it goes through your website. So Beachbody handles that for you. So that $16 pretty much pays for, them handling that, and gives you access to your back office where you can see all of your customers and your orders and all of that stuff. And then you would have an ongoing monthly order of, like I said, either Shakeology, maybe you would have your Performance line. There's also a ton of other options. We just came out this year with Collagen Boost, which have been I have loved using the Collagen Boost. I just like the way that it blends so much better than others that I've tried in the past. We have beach bars, like a snack bar. So lots and lots of different options for you in terms of things that you can be purchasing. And what's super cool is that everything that you purchase is 25% off. So you're saving money on your purchases as well. And you'll see that's reflected here at the bottom. We just kind of wanted to give you a snapshot of Shakeology, if you were to order that once a month regularly, it's $132. As a coach, you get it for $99. So if you take into consideration your savings and your business fee, you're saving $17 a month, which again, might not seem like a huge amount of money, but that could be like a lunch, a couple coffees, and over the year, that money is going to definitely be adding up. So what now? So now you might have some additional questions that you want answered, or some things that you're thinking about. You're going to talk to the person that invited you to this call tonight. We are so, so glad that you were here to join us, and hopefully we'll be seeing you soon in our team pages. But after you're all signed up with your coach with that challenge pack that I had just talked about, you will get added into our team page, and we'll all get to say hi to you, and you'll be ready to start your trainings and be on your way to building a really successful, fun, exciting business. So that is all that we have for you tonight. I don't know if anyone has any questions that you want to ask right off the bat, or if you're just kind of letting it all sink in, you got to let it marinate for a little bit. I totally get that too. But thank you all again for jumping on. And something fun that we always like to do, and it's maybe kind of silly, but we love doing it and it's fun. We're going to do a little boomerang real quick. So if you don't know what a boomerang is an Instagram, and you just kind of move yourself and then it'll move for us. So
move a little better than she just did. That was weird.
I have good moves.
So if you have a glass of wine or whatever, or water or tea, let's cheers.
And if you have nothing, just, give us your best dance move.
Yes. All right, ready?
All right, no. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Thank you guys so much for hopping on. If you have any questions at all, feel free to stay on and unmute yourself or write it in the chat. Have a great night.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Hi, Bonnie.
Pam, do you want to stop the recording?
If I can figure out how